Hey everyone, Burton's back in the realm. Join us in the centre of the world. We are continuing our playthrough as Qarth. So last time we decided to go ahead and get ourselves our second new piece of land in Qarth. Now someone's mentioned, one of my loyal vassals, that maybe I should be sensible and possibly send over the Lord Treasurer to speed things up a little bit, and you know what, that's a really good idea. I actually forgot to do this with the first colony. As you can see, that's still ongoing right at this moment. So let's be smart with things now. We're going to send over Lord Treasurer Alia, and she's going to go over to the land in Markrosh. So that's where she's going to be at right this moment. Obviously we're still trying to facilitate Kolan. That is going to be our second province that we are actually colonising, which is great for us. In the meantime, we are still trying to go ahead and get our claim in Caravana because, like we said before, we've already got the claim in Ashabad. So that's where we stand. During its long period of abandonment, the roads around Markrosh have become virtually unusable. Where paving still survives, it is cracked and broken. In many places, the roads have been reclaimed by the land, becoming overgrown and unpassable. We need gold and men to rebuild the roads, otherwise armies and trade caravans will be unable to reach the colony. So as expected, this is going to cost us a bit of money, but we should be used to that because we've paid a lot of money with our first colony. It's going to cost us 75 gold. We're going to put that into it. We need to be careful with what we're doing, so more than likely in order to fund this we're going to have to get ourselves maybe another slave raid somewhere. Now Pharos, unfortunately, they're not in the running right at this moment. We can't declare any form of slave raid against them. It looks like it's going to be Ashabad, and that's what we're going to have to do. We're still waiting on Ashabad, for those of you who don't know. As you can see, we've got to wait a while. 83.21, so not too long left to go now on that one. It's getting warmer every day and we can finally plant our crops once more. Rejoice, winter is coming to an end. Well, I am rejoicing, alright. This is me jumping up and down in my Pureborn chair. So let's have a look at our children, shall we? Unfortunately, Yenna is my daughter. She is not my heir. My heir is my brother, Sebastian. Sebastian has a very stable family. 2 sons, 2 daughters. Oh, I realised that to become a great fighter I need to get in better shape. There's a great path in the nearby woods, so it would be an excellent running path. Ugh, I really don't want to go running. This screams of kidnap, but we've got to. Cross our fingers nothing bad happens to us. So we've got someone who's joined the plot. It's Gories again, Gories of the Spices, who we know. He's led by Sebastian of the 13. If you remember him, we made him slightly blind. All this violence seems to solve your problems. Oh, and life seems easier when you can just start to smash something. Brilliant, so we have lost the patient trait. I'm not sure if that's a particularly good thing, but it's something on our way to becoming a better warrior. Now, we've taken a lot of dangerous factions. What is happening? In fact, can we get him to stop? Gories. So we can't get Gories to stop. Now Gories is the master of the spices, and he's just going to have to continue as he is right now with his plotting. It's one of the reasons why we left the faction of Sebastian going, so we could see who would join it. This is another one. Gories is well, there's a lot of Gories. This one, he wants to actually depose us. We could do with putting an end to this straight away. So that's Gories the second of the Tourmaline Brotherhood. Now we could go ahead and try and imprison him, but as you can see, using this would increase my tyranny. That's not going to get us anywhere. Instead, there's not a lot we can do. We are trying to well, we're trying to scheme as best we can. We're going to have to wait for an opportunity to arise to do something with that. In the meantime, we really need this claim to come to fruition. It is taking far too long, and our Justica Taganaria is taking her sweet time. So that's how things are standing at the moment. Oh, I've discovered a plot where Methos of Portyar seeks to kill Nessos. Right, am I really too bothered? So Methos, let's have a look at you. He actually doesn't like us. Is he part of any of these factions? He's not. Well, seeing as he's not, we'll ask him politely. He will not end the plot. Okay, if we were to go ahead and imprison him, we do have the chance. It's 52. Who's he actually trying to kill though? Nessos. So Nessos of Portyar, you know what, it's not even worth risking. We will let them continue with that for now. And Drogon wants to obtain a dragon egg. Drogon is currently in Marine, so even dragons have ambitions, which is quite interesting in a way. We still have 2 dragons in our court. We've got Rhaegal and Viserion. Unfortunately, we still can't do anything with either dragon. We don't have the opportunity to face them because simply we're not brave enough. Who knows? He's not brave enough. How about my my daughter? What is she like? Is she brave? No, she's greedy. Well, I guess that's a pipe dream for now. So we were going to have a look at our armies. So as we can see, based on our armies, we can get a maximum 21,000 men. Bear in mind the fact that we have some levies that aren't currently full at the moment, and we have some internal difficulties. Now, travellers bring rumours of fire and blood. They say that Viserion has escaped from the dungeon of Daenerys of Marine and has built a lair in Qarth. Viserion? What are you doing in Qarth? Well done. The dragon Viserion has built a lair in Qarth after escaping from Daenerys of Marine. Something must be done about it. So, what's to be done, if anything can be done? Is there a brave person who will step forward? I'm not too sure. There's nothing that we can actually do when it comes to this. This is a bit of a worry. Can we cancel the have a son? My wife is too old. Let's see what it frees up for us. Unfortunately, we have no ambition in order to face the dragon. I very much doubt that we are going to get a brave trait anytime soon, which is a shame. Not to say that we could do anything with the dragon itself, but it's nice to have the option. Lord Siminthian has died from severe maiming. And they've gone ahead and lost their only supporter in the plot to depose me. So Gorys II of the Tourmaline Brotherhood now stands alone. Is it time to act against him? Should we incite him to revolt? The answer is no. We are going to do what we always do. We are going to watch and we're going to plan, because that is what we do best. We're not going to get ourselves into internal conflicts unless we need to. Now, we've got some security in place, but I would always like a little bit more. Is it worthwhile us actually getting some Unsullied perhaps? No, not at this moment. So to get Unsullied you need a personal wealth of at least 80, and obviously you cannot be in hiding. We're not going to bother with that. We can establish a household guard. That will cost us 50. It will give us some extra protection, but they'll still be able to take us out if they want to. My main concern right now is with saving money. We have to save money in case our lands here in Colan and our lands here in Macrosh actually start to claim more. Now the good thing is, our colony I believe is very near completion. Our levy isn't building at all yet, but our garrison is at full strength, so any moment I believe that would complete, or they'll ask for some more money and then we may have to take a loan to complete the work there. Obviously in Colan it is still going to take quite a bit of time. Our reinforcements, it's only +6 every single month. As you can see right now, supply limit, garrison size, we're all at negative because right now it is still classified as a colony. Which is fine, that's what we expect. We're in this for the long term. After this we have 2 more colonies, Vase Telorio and Veshirosti. So we've got 2 more here and then we can complete our homeland's colonisation. There is a man I need to arrest and a man I want to assassinate. My spy master Lord Allah could help with either the arrest or the assassination, but not both. Well, you're a spy master, we're gonna set you off to plot, so we get a plot power increase of +10 rather than a rest chance, so plot power is always better for me, especially when I'm on the defensive. And don't get confused when I say we're on the defensive, we're talking about internal politics defence, because many a time we've talked about the 13, about the spices, and even about my own uncle. We need to keep an eye on all of these because we don't have a son. If anything, we could do with getting rid of my wife. So I've been stomping around the whole day, grinding my teeth, and suddenly I realise why I've been in a bad mood. I just can't abide having lazy people around me anymore. I'll get him to be less slothful when I'm around. So it's Methius we are actually messing about with? Yeah, we'll do that. So we're still getting a bit of a negative modifier because our demesne is too big. In terms of our vassal opinions, we're going to have a look here. Sebastian we all know about, the 13 and the Tourmaline Brotherhood are not fans of ours. But then on the flip side, we do have some people who like us quite a lot, including the warlocks. Now, we have at least 2 warlocks here who are looking at us very favourably, which is fine, that's what I want. Now the question is, I'm growing tired of waiting for Caravana. Pharos, there is little for us to do. We cannot do slave raids on them. Vahar is too far away, as are the other points where we had a look last time at Withering Point. Someone did make a very interesting suggestion, and that was over here. There's a certain number of islands what will prove to be a very nice launching point. We have Axe, Skull, and the Isle of Vines. Now all of these would be fairly good. Should it be something that we look towards, abandon the plan at Caravana and look further abroad, maybe to Nath? Nath would be perfect. Too far away from enemies to be of a threat, but a good launching point for maybe a trip this way. I like that. You're doing nothing there, Tagrigana. Head over to Nath. Blessing upon your house, I've discovered a plot where Merchant Prince Wullan of Qarth seeks to seize the trade post in the Cape of Skulls. Well, that is something that I don't really want to happen, so let us see if he'll end the plot straight away. He won't. Now a lot of people are not doing a lot when I'm asking them to. This is proving to be troublesome. We're going to have to look at this in the future. We're building up quite a lot of threats now. Threat levels are increasing. Gory's himself at 60%. Once again I'm stomping about. Tokyo, I'm going to get him to be less slothful when I'm around. We're going to have to deal with some of these plots sooner or later. And I don't want anything to be coming up potentially when we're going for another claim. So what's going to make things happier? Well, firstly, if we get rid of the demesne size, Markosh and Kolom, and we've also got Jade Palace. Oh, an opportunity has arisen. A large merchant caravan from distant lands have arrived at the gates of my stronghold. Their leader is a jovial man of massive girth. He pleads with me in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements of the night. Okay, we'll let you in this time. See if it benefits us at all. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales me and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, I order my servants to bring in a second servant. So tell us more about this mythical realm of Yeti, or Yetai. After a long night, dawn finally breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving me a gift as thanks for my great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. So I get a man called Manahuru. Okay, Manahuru, let us have a look at you. So this man, and you know what, you are right. He's very skilled, loyal servant. Do you know what we do with loyal servants? I would breed you, but it appears I do not have anyone. Maybe in the future we will have to do that. I just noticed as well. I'll show you. Maybe you'll see what I've just noticed. Where are you, Manahuru? Yeah. He's a loyal half man. Every court needs one of these, and I'm glad I've got one. Another plot's happening. A lot of plotting with the merchant princes, but we are used to this. My liege, since I arrived in Qarth, there is no shortage of soldiers reinforcing the camps. That's nice, thank you very much, Saro. Let us hope so. Ramadan Mo Gafur is a new slave in my court. Well done. We are generating these quite nicely now. So it's good in a way because these slaves are generating money even when I'm not even attempting it. They're going ahead and breeding like rabbits, and we're going to use these to continue to bankroll our colonies and our expansion. Now, Ashabad. Is it time? It is. So we've gone ahead and we've declared war on Ashabad. I think it's time to muster the troops. Let's just bring on anyone up who will come up. There we go. Now based on them, they are fairly strong. We knew it's going to be a good fight. They've got 25,000 men. Potentially they can outnumber us. So we're going to have to move fast. First thing we're going to do is get ourselves some loyal characters here. We're going to get you commanded by Lofo. We need you straight away. We need to cut off these 1500 before they get a chance. So we're going to send our bolts on a little bit of an attack. You're actually going to be supported by these. Figaro is going to come along with you, which would be great if he actually wanted to get onto the boat. Oh, we can't get him on the boat. There are too many men. Darn it. Stage 2 then. 18 boats will send you over to join them. 596 men will come with you. Faris are not going to give us anyone. And I'm going to play a smart thing in a moment. Karkash. He has someone who doesn't like us in charge. That's fine, we'll keep his men up as we will with Matthias. There's not too much else we're going to be doing with these. These are really just going to be hanging back. By hanging back, I mean we're getting them all to the Cape of Skulls. Cape of Skulls itself, these guys are going to reinforce us. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get up our main navy. We can't take enough, we're actually short on ships with this one. Our ships we'll actually send over here, we'll pick up these 1,000 men. And in the meantime, we'll merge our armies together and we'll get ready to march the long lands route over here. Now the question is, will our men catch these guys before they meet up with their main force? Will that give us the time we need to organise and get our people over so we can take Ashabad? The danger lies in the fact that potentially Great Shan Samir the Just could get more men than we can. That's it for this episode. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Take care.